Welcome back. Going to the grocery store or walking through the park, for most of us, these are simple daily tasks. But for people with severe vertigo, even small movements can make the room spin. While vertigo symptoms typically clear up in weeks, some patients, like one woman from South Carolina, have struggled with symptoms for years. Now a promising treatment is helping her regain confidence: virtual reality therapy. Carrie Beal explains how this innovative treatment works.
With every movement,
there you go. If you stay right there, you should be good.
Lisa McCauley is testing her ability to handle everyday activities.
This is a nightmare for dizzy people. I just want you to know.
Why?
Because it's just so much visual stimulation.
Yeah, stores are really problematic for vestibular patients. Say she hit a rug that wasn't secure on the floor, or she's outside and hits a dip in the sidewalk.
10 years ago, Lisa was diagnosed with BPPV.
And I got up one morning and I got off the couch to go get the coffee, and the spinning I literally was thrown against the furniture, down onto the ground. The television fell on top of me. I lacerated my eye here. I broke my nose. There was blood everywhere.
And that was just one occasion. She fell several more times, suffering 2 concussions.
Extremely anxiety producing. Once you've had a fall like that, that's all you think about.
Previous treatments never helped much until she discovered immersive virtual reality in Greer.
What that allows us to do is to place targets that patients can see. We can immerse them into different environments, like a park or a boardwalk or in a car.
Physical therapists can measure their current state of balance, vision, and their senses, then make improvements.
Between the medicine and the therapy, I'm almost normal.
And it's allowing her to have her life back.
On my birthday, July 26th, I rode my horse for the first time in 3 years. And I've done it 4 times since then. And I can get up there and do it again. And I thought I was never going to be able to ride a horse again. And I mean, it was just life-changing.
Wow, when you think of being dizzy, you don't think about feeling like you were thrown and suffering those kind of injuries. That was really shocking. Something it made me think about is that you could look for something like that in your area, but there might be other types of vestibular training that's available in your area. So you're really just going to have to get curious and research this out. You may have to call other cities and find out what kind of connections and other ideas they have, because this is worth digging into to be able to ride that horse again.
Hands down. What do you think about that medically, Dr. Ray?
Well, it's a lot of science to it in terms of vestibular training and all that. Sheila Thacken with the machine and the vestibular. I mean, it's a lot of therapy with that. They use it for Parkinson's and things like that. I would want to know if they, how do they look to see why is she all of a sudden having that? There's always a reason why.
Exactly.
And a lot of times when we have ringing of the ears, it's autoimmunity. So you have to dig. You just have to dig deep.
So I deal with vertigo. I haven't had about, knock on wood, quite a while. I don't stop for anything, but when I deal with this, I don't move because it's like a bad party that you've been to, and you're like, truly, you've got the room spins, and I think most of us can relate to those nights, and you're putting your hand on the wall to try and stop the room, but it never stops. And I've dealt with that off and on because I'm autoimmune.
Yeah, I think about science and how much we progress, and we never give up hope. We should never give up hope. The stuff that they figure out, and you can say all you want to say about AI and virtual reality and some negative things about it, but when I look at that, I think, let's do it. Let's keep pursuing, because when she got on her horse, I just felt so happy for her.
Well, that whole concept is benefiting her mentally where she's physically limited.
Right.
And that's the whole concept of what they're trying to do. But I still think you got to dig deeper, because there's a reason why.
You got to find the why.
And you may be able to fix it. Plus, in addition to autoimmune, there's other vestibular training, like you were talking about, spin your brain and different things that you could check out.